As you remember, a while back, we went to the shelter, Citrus County Animal Services, and we picked up our latest candidate. Her name at that time was Goldie. She has now been called Melanie. We've had her now approximately 3 weeks, and she's come along just fine. When we first got her, she was a little rambunctious. She's calmed down quite a bit. She is a hound mix. We believe she might have some shepherd in there. This is what we call a wonder dog. We wonder what she really is. But what really truly matters is she's a great dog, and we make a valuable asset to any home. She's still a work in progress. We love her to death. She's great with children. She's a very affectionate dog. As you can see, she's very happy. It takes a dog exactly 1 month, for a dog to truly show its true colors when it's in a new environment. So she's still going through her phases and everything, but we're very happy to have her, and we're going to very much look forward to have her going to a new home. What we're going to do is we're going to give her some doggy etiquette, I call it. We teach her to walk well on a lead, make sure that she's going to be great with children, not to jump on people, to be very calm and submissive. And of course, we offer our assistance acclimating a dog into every new home. So, look forward to watching the progression of Melanie. She's a wonderful, wonderful dog. Continue to watch how everything turns out. Remember to spay and neuter. And this is the type of life that you can save. Why would you want to pass up an opportunity like this? Thank you very much. Continue to watch. One of the techniques that we use here at Casita Big Dog Rescue is teaching dogs etiquette. That's one of the things that Melanie has come with us with. Every dog that's at the shelter has slight behavior issues. So that is my job here, to teach them doggy etiquette. So what we're doing with Melanie is working with her from running in and out of an open door. That's something that's not acceptable. It's an unwanted behavior. We don't reinforce that. They must wait patiently and calmly until we invite them in or out. So Melanie, again, is a work in progress. She's starting to get it. That was one of her biggest challenges. But this is something that can be conquered. With time, patience, and understanding, it will work. We've done it with numerous dogs. She's approximately our 30th dog that we've adopted out in the last 2.5 years. We've had a great success ratio. We haven't had any dogs returned because I educate our clients into understanding dog psychology. Rather than them using human psychology, I'll explain. I can't emphasize enough, you must think like a dog in order to get a response from a dog. So, with that being said, Melanie is turning out to be one of our greatest candidates. She is a work in progress. It will take some time, but that's what we have plenty of. In order to keep her balanced and keep her out of the shelter, this is just some of the things we do. We're going to work on a sit command with her. We're doing the in and out of a doorway. So I'm going to go in there now. We're going to try a little sit technique with Melanie. I have one treat left. I have plenty more inside, though. But we're going to go in there and show you just how it does work, okay? And again, I'm going to use a verbal command and a hand signal so they know. And I also use their name first so they know I'm talking directly to them, because we do have 4 other dogs in there at the present time. So I'm going to step right on here right now. Okay, so here we are. We have Melanie in her sit position, and she did great. What a good girl. Now I'm going to reward her. Every time they do something that you want them to do, is a paycheck at the end. It's just like when you go to work every week and the boss satisfies you with your work, he satisfies you with a paycheck. This is Melanie's paycheck right here. What a good girl. What a good girl. You almost have to be schizophrenic to work with dogs, because you have to go from being stern and assertive to being very calm and understanding and rewarding. So as you can see, she's turning out to be a great dog. Melanie. Good girl, Melanie. Up. Melanie, down. Down. Come on, down. Good girl. And she did what I asked her to do. She didn't do it on the first try, but she got it. So, like, again, Melanie is a work in progress. You know, she's working around all these other dogs. I like to have the other dogs out here. It is a distraction. I prefer them to listen to me when there's other dogs around. That way, when they do go out to a real-life scenario with other dogs, they still listen to their owners. So it's very important. So we've lucked out. We've had some great dogs here. Right now, we're here with Melanie, our latest candidate, and what we're doing is teaching her the stay command. That means that she has to stay in that position until I release her for it. Now, I do use treats with her because Melanie is new to our facility. After a while, I will wean her off the treats. She has to respond just by my voice command. So one of the things we're going to do is teach her to stay in the house. This is our surrogate house. If this was your home, and if you went outside to get your mail and you want your dog to stay at the front doorstep while you went and took care of your business, this is one of the ways you can do it. What I do is I walk over to her, I give her a verbal command, and I also give her a physical command. This is my stay command, a flat-out palm directly down, pointing to the ground. So I'm going to face Melanie, I'm going to ask her to stay, and then I'm going to walk over to our gate entrance into our exercise yard, and she's going to have to stay in that position until I call her, release her from that, and then she can come into the yard and play with the rest of the dogs. So with that being said, I'm going to turn around, I'm going to go ahead and execute this, this training tip right now. Thank you. Melanie? Melanie, stay. Now, I know you can't see me, but stay. What I'm doing is I'm walking backwards. If I was to turn my back, being that this is the first time she's doing this, she would automatically come out. But because I'm facing her, it gives me more power and be able to give her a correction more readily. So this is her first time doing this. I'm asking her to stay at that doorway. She's not allowed to break that plane. Melanie, stay. And as you can see, it's a constant. It's something that she doesn't automatically do. You have to stay on point with this. You have to have patience. Melanie, stay. I keep giving her the verbal and a physical. Back. Good girl. And like I said, this is a work in progress. This is something that does not happen in 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Sometimes this might take a week. But as you can see, Melanie's doing it very well. Now I'm walking over to the entrance to our exercise yard. Melanie is still in the doorway there. What I'm going to do is lift this gate, and I'm going to invite her to come. And hopefully, if all goes well, Melanie's going to come to me and run directly into the yard. Melanie, come. Come. Good girl. Good girl. And that's Melanie coming, and here comes Nina as well. Now, like I said, this is a work in progress. And for the first time, these dogs have had no formal training whatsoever. So in time, they will automatically run right into the yard. This is one of the processes we do go through with our dogs. But as you can see, it did work, and it is a work in progress. It does take time, it takes patience. You cannot allow yourself to be frustrated. If you find yourself getting frustrated, remove yourself from the situation and come back at a later time. As you can see, it is very difficult for dogs to do that. But I'm going to keep enforcing the fact that she has to stay there. Nina, stay. This is Rafael Cabrera with Casita Big Dog Rescue, and this is my rescued American Bulldog, Big Lug. Thanks to our sponsor, ValuePetSupplies.com, Lug and I are able to save dogs at our shelter. Every purchase you make at ValuePetSupplies.com helps in saving these beautiful dogs from being destroyed. Follow us on Casita Big Dog Rescue YouTube channel. Buy from our sponsor, ValuePetSupplies.com, and you could be part of saving these majestic animals. Save a life, adopt a rescued pet. Right, Big Lug? Valuable bully sticks. This is one of the fine products you can find on ValuePetSupplies.com. As you can see, Wolf loves them. Healthy, natural dog chew treats made of free-range beef, chemical-free, healthy, safe, great for teeth and gums. Valuable bully sticks. They do come in different shapes and sizes. Order as much as you want or as little as you want. So one of the fine products you can find on ValuePetSupplies.com. Go to our sponsor, help them help us. Thank you very much. Valuable bully sticks. Melanie will be no problem. Melanie is a dog that it has really no dominant issues. She's an extreme submissive dog. She adheres to any family. You know, I'm always emphasizing how I do not want dogs on furniture. A lot of people do allow it. If it's not a problem for them, then it's not a problem. That is the type of dog that you can allow on your furniture because she's not going to become possessive of it. She doesn't have that dominant gene in her system. Now, Nina, her friend on the other hand, this is a dog that's extreme dominant. Now, don't mix that up with aggression. It's completely different. She's a dominant, she's an alpha female. If these dogs were in the wild, she would run the pack. I run the pack here. When I'm not around, she steps in. She keeps everybody in check. This is a dog you cannot allow on furniture. You can't allow her on your bed. You cannot allow her just to run around the yard because she will take control. She has the gene that would push her into the leadership role, and she will exercise it at any cost. It's a dog that she's American Staffordshire Terrier and Akita mix, we believe. She's about 3 years old. High intensity, very extreme dog. To the right owner, she's wonderful. She's completely submissive to human beings. She's wonderful with children. We haven't had an issue with her at all. But if we allow her to take control, she will, and that is one of the reasons why she wound up at the shelter. So we will have to find the right home for her. Again, Melanie, on the other hand, she can go to an elderly couple, a retired couple. She can go to a young couple. This dog can go to a family that's a first-time pet owner. She has no dominant genes, no dominant traits. She doesn't want to run the show at all. She wants to be told what to do. So this is a good dog for someone who's very, very laid back, who don't have the skills to be pack leader. This is a great dog. So I do feel confident we will find a home for all of our dogs. We put a lot of pride into what we do, a lot of time, and again, we're very satisfied knowing that we will place her in the proper home and everything. With everyone's help, this will be an easy task. Absolutely. What we're doing here is we're working with Nina. Again, we're working on the stay command. Nina is excelled in this. We've had her for approximately a month and a week now, and she's turning out to be a truly remarkable dog. One of the things that we're working, two of the things we're actually working with Nina on is the sit command and the stay command. First thing I want to do is get her attention, so I always use name first and then the command. I always make her look at me so she knows I'm talking directly to her. Nina, look at me. Nina, sit. Good girl. And because she sat right away, she got that paycheck. That's highly important. You must reward at all times. So what I'm going to do now, again, I'm using a verbal and a physical gesture for her to properly understand what I want her to do. So we're going to ask her to stay. Now what I do is I not only do a verbal and I show her, I also touch her with my hand. Now I go from a sit to a stay, and I touch her on the nose. Nina, stay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk backwards, and I'm going to keep her in my focus, so she knows that she has to stay right there. If I was to turn my back, she would probably come towards me. Nina, stay. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in a clockwise position. I'm going to go around. And one of the hardest things to do in a stay position is go behind a dog. And we're going to see how far Nina has progressed. We need it to stay up. As you can see, it is very difficult for dogs to do that. But I'm going to keep enforcing the fact that she has to stay there. Nina, stay. Again, walking behind a dog is they automatically want to turn around and they want to see where you go. We're in their blind spot. They're very vulnerable at that time. So as you can see, Nina's doing very well. This is the second time since we've had Nina that I'm actually working with her, and she is doing remarkable. I love the fact she's in that stay position. She hasn't moved one bit. I'm going to go back this way. I believe the stay command is a highly important command. If your dog did decide to pursue something, when I say stop, when I say stay, I expect my dog to stay on a dime. So Nina is performing that, and she does have a very high prey drive, and there are squirrels all over this place, and she is on them, but she's still in her stay position, which is remarkable. Nina, Nina, come. And as you can see, Nina's got it down with science. Good girl. So that's our tip, that's our training tip. We can see the Big Dog Rescue, that stay command, I feel is one of the most important commands. Different handlers, different trainers, different behaviors use different techniques. This is my technique, it works well for me. Please try using it. Remember to spay and neuter, be good to your pet, and be good to each other. Thank you. That's Melanie. Isn't she wonderful? She's looking for a home. If you care about your pet's dental care, Greenies is one of the fine products that you can find on valuepetsupplies.com. They come in various sizes, various formulas. They can help dogs from seniors to a puppy. They love them. We use them here at Casita Big Dog Rescue all the time. Can't say enough about them. If you want further information about Greenies, you can go to our customer service line and they will give you all the information you truly need. Remember to spay and neuter, and thank you very much. This is Rafael Cabrera with Casita Big Dog Rescue, and this is my rescued American Bulldog, Big Lug. Thanks to our sponsor, ValuePetSupplies.com, Lug and I are able to save dogs at our shelter. Every purchase you make at ValuePetSupplies.com helps in saving these beautiful dogs from being destroyed. Follow us on Casita Big Dog Rescue YouTube channel. Buy from our sponsor, ValuePetSupplies.com, and you could be part of saving these majestic animals. Save a life, adopt a rescued pet. Right, Big Lug? Hello everybody, it's Rafael Cabrera with Casita Big Dog Rescue, sponsored by ValuePetSupplies.com. Here we are at a local Harley Davidson dealer in downtown Crystal River. We want to thank Warren, the manager of Harley Davidson, to allow us in here today to this great venue. We're going to be here today trying to get both our dogs adopted. We want to thank Adopt a Rescue Pet for inviting us here today. We are, again, of course, Casita Big Dog Rescue. This is Melanie, and this is Nina, and we're trying to find these guys some homes today. So what a better place to come, what a great venue. Come down, buy a great American dream, a Harley Davidson, and get yourself a dog to go along with it. You can't ask for anything better than that. We're gonna try to cater to most of the ladies today. A lot of these gentlemen are real hardcore, so we're gonna have to go to the softer side of their female companions today. But continue to watch and see how everything turns out with our two friends over here, and keep supporting Value Pet Supplies so they can continue saving lives. Thank you very much, and we will talk to you in a little while. That's Melanie. This is Nina. They're both rescued from the shelter. They were both scheduled to be euthanized. They are both up for adoption. It's an $85 adoption fee. They're neutered. They're, spayed. Both microchipped. They're housebroken. They're crate trained, kennel trained. They sit, they stay, they heal, they come. They can fetch a 6-pack of beer out of the refrigerator. They can open it as long as it's not a twist top. They can do pop tops. And they could smell a good restaurant 10 miles away on the sidecar of a Harley.
I mean, my dog was my dog, and it's kind of hard because when you have a dog, she was 12 years old, she was fine, and then all of a sudden she started breathing kind of funny. We took her to the vet, and she wound up having an enlarged heart.
Yes, sir.
The heart was so large it was pushing up against her breastbone.
Right.
So the vet says, we can put her down. I said, no, she was born in the house, she'll die in the house with me. And she died in my arms that early morning, 3 o'clock in the morning.
I'm so sorry. But thank you for being there for her.
Yeah, I mean, it's ridiculous. People say, well, how could you say it's like a kid? It is. It's your child.
That's right.
You have to take care of it. You have to feed it. You have to walk it. You take it to the doctors.
Yes,
people
sir.
Don't understand. The only ones that understand are the people who own animals.
Exactly correct.
And that's me and my wife. We're total pit bull lovers.
Thank you for being bully advocates. Because
I had Dobermans. I had Rottweilers. Here, this is Dada.
Wow, that's beautiful. As you can see, that wonderful tattoo on this gentleman's leg. That's it's an amazing thing.
It's really, really difficult. I mean, it's been since December, and it still hurts.
Yes, of
course. Still hurts, but I have them all in urns. I have a nice little thing in the house.
Wonderful.
With all their pictures. I have my Doberman. I have my Rottweiler. I have the daughter. They all died of cancer.
Yes.
They had them cremated. They have the little shrine. And I say hello and good night to them every single day.
Well, thank you for that.
And there's really nothing I can do. I mean, it's really, really difficult.
Yes, it is.
But these things, the smart thing to do is don't go to a breeder.
Go to the shelter.
Go to a shelter and get a dog. People get the wrong idea about the pit bull. It's not the pit bull, it's the owner.
It's the owner. That's right. No bad dogs, only bad owners.
That's right.
There we go.
You treat the dog bad, the dog's going to react bad. Doesn't matter what kind of dog it is. It could be a Chihuahua.
Yes.
It's going to, you beat the dog, sooner or later it's going to turn around and bite you.
That's right. Exactly correct. There you go. We have a responsible pet owner and everything, someone who's really, truly cares about shelter dogs and doing the right thing and trying to save them. We want to thank this gentleman for giving us his input. Invaluable. Thank you very much for being the person that you are.
Have a good day.
Yes, sir. You too. Thank you.
Bye, babies.
Give us a holler and we'll get you the right dog.
When she's ready.
You ready? You let us know. We've had great success rate with our dogs. We've adopted out about 30 of them. We haven't had one return. and we've been doing this for about 2 years now. And I do behavior modification and dog psychology. I offer my assistance. As long as you have the dog, I'll be there to help you out in any way that I can. Acclimate them into your home, make sure that things are done properly. These dogs are all child-proof. They're all great with children. They're all great with people. They're great with other dogs. So I offer any assistance. So if you know of anyone, or when you're in the market, you let us know.
Thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate you talking to us. Yep, that's Nina. She's looking for a home. She's a highly intelligent dog, great watchdog, great with children. You have what type of dog do you have home, sir?
It's half Jack Russell, half terrier.
Okay.
You don't take her for a walk, you take her for a run. Every once in a while you got to jump.
Jump up to keep up with her and everything, right? So that's Nina. You can pet her all you want. She loves the love.
I had a Norwegian sheepdog.
Yes, sir.
She weighed about 110 pounds. Her hair was so thick and heavy. They were bred, you know, to kill wolves.
Yes, sir.
In case a wolf tried to get to the sheep,
Yep.
these dogs would kill a wolf in a heartbeat, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the problem with her is she goes through the screen all the time.
Oh, wow. Pretty rambunctious dog.
Well, she was protecting the place, you know.
Yes, she was doing her job.
And we used to let her out by the pool around the night. I was always replacing screens.
And I bet you had no wolves around the property either.
We had nobody around the property.
To have some wonderful merchandise here for dogs as well here at Harley Davidson in Crystal River. I mean, they have some beautiful dog collars. I mean, everybody knows Big Lug, and I'm sure something like this would do Big Lug real justice for him and everything. So, yeah, that's some wonderful stuff here. Got some dog toys, some pull toys, some chew toys, some nice collars, nice leads. So, there's a little bit of everything down here at Harley Davidson for everyone. We're going to go do some more walking around and get to meet some of these nice clients, these customers that have come down to help support our cause here and to hopefully pick up a new motorcycle. So, keep watching. That's Melanie. Isn't she wonderful? She's looking for a home. Some of the great people you're going to find here at Harley Davidson. We want to thank them again for letting us be down here and showcasing our dogs. It's a great day. Beautiful, sunny day. A lot of beautiful bikes here. I mean, this is amazing. I'd take any one of these bikes at any given time.